Bubbly Steve is available for pre-order at shopclownfish.com. That's shopclownfish.com. You've got less than a month to pre-order this 15-inch plushie. Check them out. Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And it has happened.
What?
Crunchyroll has officially been sold to Sony/Funimation.
Oh, you mean that thing that we've been saying for quite a while that was going to happen, and people kept saying we were liars, we didn't know what we were talking about. Our broken clocks want right twice a day. They're clown. They put the clown in clownfish. Do I need to go on?
Clown shoes, clown car, clown college, clown town.
They're idiots. They don't know anything about
around.
Animation or the animation industry. Yeah.
Fisted fiercely by clowns. The entire circus could crawl up in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
All of those sorts of insults that we've all heard before, guys.
Oh,
I mean,
gosh.
come on. Yeah, Crunchyroll has been officially sold. AT&T has divested themselves of Crunchyroll. And look, I'm not trying to brag. I'm really not trying to brag. But we had people coming to us about 2 years ago saying, hey, Crunchyroll and Rooster Teeth, you're next. Crunchyroll and Rooster Teeth are not in a very good place right now. Warner is looking to do something with them. Now, at the time, the rumor was that this is before HBO Max launched. When HBO Max launched, they were going to have an anime tab, and basically Crunchyroll would just be where the anime on HBO Max was, and that'd be it. That'd be the end of Crunchyroll. Well, it turns out that Funimation was interested in buying them, and they had talks before the pandemic about it, and then the pandemic happened, and then the talks were tabled, and now they're coming right back around with some of that Demon Slayer money, I guess, Sony, and they're buying Crunchyroll. But yeah, about 2 years now, we've said Crunchyroll not in a very good place. We did get a lot of people tell us that we were full of shit.
Yeah, but they tell us that we're full of shit most of the time, and most of the time we're right.
We're not always right, but we do trust our sources. When we have people coming to us that are from verifiable sources, verifiable that they're working for a specific company, or we just happen to know them and they're like, hey, I got some news for you. You might want to let this slip. We tend to listen. So yeah, we have known for a while Crunchyroll was not in a very good place. The deal is done now. They were trying to hold it up with the Department of Justice to say that this would be a monopoly, but you can't say that it would be a monopoly because literally every other streaming service has anime.
Right.
They might not have as much anime, but even Disney Plus has that Star Wars anime coming out.
Well, even if it was a monopoly, who are they going to sell it to instead?
Yeah, I mean,
they weren't suddenly going to be keeping it.
No, one way or another, Crunchyroll was going to get gone. It just happened to be that Sony wanted it. But if Sony didn't want it, I think it probably would have just gone away. Would have gone away. So we're going to talk about that before we get into it any further. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We're over 229,000 subs. We do talk about anime, talk about manga, talk about pop culture, whatever interests us that day. Again, Crunchyroll, we've been following this situation for 2 or 3 years now. And I'm telling you, Rooster Teeth is next. Rooster Teeth, there was talks before the Warner Discovery merger about them selling Rooster Teeth too. Again, people tell us we're full of shit. I don't know, whatever. You do you.
That's right.
You want to believe everything's okay?
Then you go ahead and do that.
You go ahead and believe it. That is on you. Anyway, the truth of it is Crunchyroll is getting absorbed into Funimation. Now, what's going to happen? I predict a lot of layoffs. A lot of redundancies.
Redundancies. I was going to say redundancies.
That big fancy ass office in San Francisco that all these Crunchyroll.
I thought it was already up for sale.
Yeah, I think it already is. I think that, or the lease is up or something. I don't know. But it's gone. I guarantee it's gone. There's no reason to keep 2 sets of people. And this is probably why we're going to see High Guardian Spice, because they're just kind of dumping whatever they were working on. And I think that...
Well, they haven't given a date or anything.
No, I think it's whenever, Sony probably wants to release it.
And of course they wait till after the convention to announce this.
Yeah. Yeah. So Sony closes on $1.175 billion deal.
They overpaid.
They way overpaid. The company plans to create a unified anime experience as soon as possible.
Okay, so heads are going to roll really soon.
Unified. That means Crunchyroll's probably going to go away. One or the other is going to go away. It's either going to be Crunchyroll or Funimation, but they're going to merge them together into one thing. Maybe they'll keep the Crunchyroll brand and get rid of Funimation.
I don't know. I think they would stay with Funimation because Funimation has more recognition than the Crunchyroll.
Yeah. You don't need two apps. You don't need two anime
No.
streaming apps, you know. It's official. They own both Crunchyroll and Funimation. The company's Sony Pictures division completed a $1.175 billion acquisition Monday. And with the deal now closed, Sony Pictures CEO Tony Vinciquerra said the company's goal is to create a unified anime subscription experience as soon as possible. That means heads are going to roll soon. Sony didn't say how soon we could see that happen, what form the experience will take. For the time being, Funimation and Crunchyroll will continue to exist as separate streaming platforms with few details on what the deal means for subscribers. With the addition of Crunchyroll, we have an unprecedented opportunity to serve anime fans like never before and deliver the anime experience across any platform they choose. What? They were already doing that.
Yeah, I would say that's the same thing.
From theatrical events, home entertainment, games, streaming, linear TV, everywhere and every way fans want to experience their anime. Literally, everybody.
No, there's some ways they want to experience that we probably don't want to know about.
Yo ho, yo ho.
Well, no, I wasn't thinking that.
Oh.
I was thinking, yeah, there's some things we want to. What's that?
Use your imagination.
That's Donald Duck doing something really messed up. I don't know
I'm sure there's
I'm like,
something.
what the hell is that?
There's some cartoons of that out
I
there.
don't know what that was, but don't ever make that noise again. If you make that noise, I'm calling a doctor. Anyway.
Sony first announced it was acquiring Crunchyroll from AT&T at the end of 2020. At the time, the service said it had 3 million subscribers and over 90 million registered users across more than 200 countries. That is a drop in the proverbial bucket.
Yeah, they have a really low number. Like, they were bragging about it. If it wasn't 5 million, they were going.
We finally hit 5 million.
I was like, and how long? That's sad, man. There's people on YouTube that kick your ass.
Yeah, I think they were trying to I don't know if they were trying to stall for time or what. Because remember, right before the sale was leaked, yeah, that Joanne Waj or whatever was out there, and they had this big puff piece talking about how important Crunchyroll is to the anime industry.
Oh, that was when they were talking about how they should tell Japan how they should, how to change everything about it so that, audiences where they're from would like it.
Yep. So CNET, Funimation and Crunchyroll merge, what it means, what happens next. Now, a lot of people on Twitter who were saying this could never happen are being very, very quiet.
Oh, yeah. They always do. When we come out right, they shut up real quick.
They're getting their cardboard boxes ready to put their weeb shit in to take it out the door of the fancy San Francisco office. Yeah, as of today, Sony Pictures Entertainment has officially acquired it. For the rapidly growing group of folks who love anime, this is game-changing news. Not really.
No, it really
or
isn't.
Disney Plus picking up HBO Max only anime. Not
really.
Not really.
What was it? Who was the place that we actually? It was from HR, and they actually came to us because we knew about layoffs before they did. They were getting calls about it. Where was that at?
That was actually Warner.
Was it Warner? I can't remember.
I'm certainly not naming names or what division of Warner it was, but we do have or had. I don't know who's left. We had multiple contacts.
I just remember we talked about layoffs or something, and then one of the HR people wrote us because asking us if we knew what was going on because they didn't. But then they knew there was layoffs coming.
Yeah, that's really scary.
But what do we know?
That's scary, though. I mean, can you imagine? This is how people find out. This is how people find out they're fired off of movies and fired off of TV shows and stuff like that.
That's never okay. I'm sorry.
They find out, via the press. Hey, they canceled this, whatever, and everybody's out of work. And they're like, what the hell? So what happens next? They're speculating. Sony will look to consolidate both services under one umbrella, which we've been saying. Whether that involves folding Crunchyroll into Funimation or the creation of a whole new service completely remains to be seen.
I don't see why they would make a different name because they already have brand recognition with Crunchyroll and Funimation. Yeah. Mostly Funimation.
Most likely it'll be the former. Worth mentioning, many major anime shows actually already stream on both Crunchyroll and Funimation. That's what I'm saying. What did you pay for exactly?
I don't know. They were paid.
To take Crunchyroll off the table.
I mean, this wasn't a bonehead maneuver as much as Iger paid for, Fox, but this was that you overpaid.
I was hearing when they were talking, they were thinking 600 to 800 million. 600
well, I think they overpaid.
They way overpaid. The deal was probed by the Department of Justice. In lieu of the worry this deal would create a monopoly over anime.
Yes, of course it did, because everybody else has anime too.
Yeah, but given major streaming services like Netflix are also investing in anime, and we have the Evangelion movies coming to Amazon, and Disney Plus is making anime. I mean, come on.
That was really dumb.
They were just trying to tie it up.
Yeah, I think so.
Most likely, immediate move would be to add additional content to Funimation.
Yeah, that's what I expect. I mean, it could be wrong, but that's what I would think they would do.
We know many of you have questions, read a statement published on Crunchyroll. Today we begin the work of bringing two awesome teams together to bring you more of what you love. Thank you for your trust and support. Again, there will be major layoffs.
Probably.
They do not need...
They'll call it redundancies.
Redundancies. They don't need both teams. Despite the positive spin from Crunchyroll and Funimation, there's a certain amount of anxiety among anime fans subscribed to either service. As of right now, it's unclear what that will mean for anime content coming to the West. Not as much as people working there, I'm sure. Me trying to understand what Crunchyroll fusing with Funimation means. That's the only concern I have is that, it's going to be Sony owned, and we know Sony has gone censorship happy. But
that's what I was concerned about.
But there are other options. I mean, Tubi, they've got a bunch of toy content. We have Japanese studios putting their content on YouTube themselves. Netflix, okay, whatever. Amazon, there are options.
Yeah.
There are options. There's also worry for those who translate the shows for Western audiences. Well, you should be worried because publishers are already bypassing you. Biggest hope for
I wouldn't worry about it just because of Crunchyroll.
No. Biggest hope for the merger today that our translator friends at Crunchyroll can be hired as direct contractors and paid a fair wage for their hard work.
No, you can dream.
You can dream. My heart goes out to everyone at Crunchyroll Funimation over the next year who will find their position is duplicated due to the merger. May you continue to find success in your life through another avenue. I'll always be rooting for you. I'm not rooting for anybody to lose their jobs, but I'm also
We've warned people. We've been warning them. We've been sounding the alarm. This is what we keep doing. We sounded the alarm with Kevin Smith's thing, with He-Man. We sounded the alarm with this. And people kept telling us we're like full of shit. We're telling you because we're trying to sound the alarm.
Jeff Sayan here says we expect more bad translations using their position to try to influence Japanese artists and authors. It's Sony, so they probably could push their weight around.
But Crunchyroll's doing the same thing too. So
They are.
either way, it was going to be the same outcome.
Probably no more High Guardian Spice for sure.
Well, I don't think they were going
or
to plan on
X-Arm.
doing more. Anyway.
We're going to wrap this one up. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.